Coming to you from Dark Ronin Film Studios, sponsored by Penn State York, it's The Feed at 5. Now, here's Jones.
Hey guys, welcome back to Feed at 5 with your Featured Friday guest coming up. But first, your hashtag of the day brought to you by Penn State York is Friday. Alright guys, it's time for your Featured Friday guest. Ryan Julius is on the program. Hey man.
Hi.
What's loud?
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, we've been trying to get you on the program for quite some time. Glad you could make it.
That's scary.
Well guys, Ryan works for a company called Cash Now. More on that later, but first Ryan, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Thanks. I was born and raised in York. I was born back in the 70s, and I've worked in the real estate industry now for 10 plus years. I went to school at York Suburban High School, graduated in 1993, and from there I went to Washington and Jefferson College, where I graduated in 4 years. Moved on to pharmaceutical sales, kind of went door to door to the doctors and sold pharmaceuticals, Nasonex, Clarinex, and some other things with a company called Shearing Plow. It was a big company that eventually was bought out by an even bigger company called Merck. From there I went into spinal implants, and I sold spinal implants to orthopedic and neurosurgeons.
Wow.
That was fun because I was in the OR, and you'd see the doctor cut the spine open totally, implant the pedicle screws, the rods made out of titanium, the caps, tighten them up, and I would sell them all the stuff down to the bone and blood that they would use with it.
Not good for someone who's queasy like myself.
No, you know what? It's crazy.
Gotta have a stomach for it.
And one of my bigger accounts was here in Hanover.
Really?
And my longest surgery I think was about 18 hours. And you can't leave the room. Once you're in the room, you can't leave because you're going to bring some type of thing from outside the room into the room, like a germ or something. And when that person's just flayed open there on the table, you can't really do a whole lot. So it's a kind of a tough situation. But from there, I got into real estate, and been doing that for the past 10 plus years. At Cash Now, we buy and sell real estate all over York County and in Hanover. It's been a great experience. Meet a lot of wonderful people, and I have a lot of fun doing it.
Awesome. Now, do you live in Hanover?
I don't. I live in York.
Lives in York.
But we do have a office right over here at 577 Broadway. We have another office in York over at 63 Mount Zion Road, and we do a lot of different real estate transactions.
Awesome. Sounds like you've done a lot.
We have fun.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, one thing he has never done, folks, is actually tweeted. So we have our account public that you guys can use too. You simply log in account public on Twitter and type in the password, everyone's password. We try to make it as easy as possible. So, Ryan, you ready to make your first tweet?
Absolutely. This will be my first one ever.
All right, here you go, man. Now just let them know exactly what you're tweeting.
I'm just going to put an advertisement up. Cash Now.
Never stops working.
We buy all real estate.
All right. Making history here, folks.
And I'm just going to put my personal cell phone number down.
Okay.
If you're interested in buying or selling a house, feel free to give us a call. Just hit tweet.
Yeah, just hit
Okay,
tweet.
there it is.
Boom, there it is. You are now an official tweeter.
Yeah, it's crazy. When I went through college, they didn't even have a computer lab.
Really?
They didn't even have
That's almost unimaginable.
It is. It really is. That's how quickly, I graduated in 97 to 2014. What is that, a span of? It's too many years. I don't even think about how many years that is. But
I'm not going to tell you how many.
But in that span of time, how big the technology jump has been.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, yeah,
you don't go anywhere without a computer today.
No, now you can't even go into a high school and
exactly right.
You know, probably even middle and elementary schools have computer labs too. I mean, it's crazy. I remember when they had typing class, and I was like, "What's this?" You know.
What scares me about it is my wife and I just had our first child in May. And
congratulations!
Thank you. And I can't imagine what it's going to be like to help her with technology because I don't know how to help her. I don't know what to do. So it's going to be an experience for all of us and a good learning experience.
Yeah. Hopefully, companies like Apple will keep it simple.
I hope so. Please.
Simpler is hopefully where it's going.
That would be great. That would be.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, folks, he works for Cash Now, and he actually was responsible for helping me get my first apartment. Would you tell us a little bit more about what your typical day is like working for them?
My typical day is there's no typical day.
No.
Yesterday I started off in court evicting tenants, not you. And,
Not me, I'm still good.
And I went from there and had a couple meetings. We're going to start some billboard advertising here in the near future.
Cool.
You got it here first. Be looking for our billboards. And just from day to day, it's appointments, either buying a house, selling a house, renting a property. And I usually work anywhere between, I'd say 10 to 14 hours a day. Some days I do a 16-hour day. 6 days a week, sometimes 7, depending on if the appointments are there. And I really enjoy what I do.
Good, that's what counts. I mean, you have to do what you love, you know? Yeah.
We have special projects too that we work on with special investors and things like that. So if you're interested in investing in real estate yourself, feel free to give me a call. We do help people.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, it's been great, man. Stay loud!